October is Domestic Violence Awareness and Prevention Month, and as communities fight to protect women, children, and men, there are state resources that help survivors in need.
Our Pennsylvania State Capitol correspondent is live in Harrisburg tonight, where a candlelight vigil is being held to remember domestic violence victims. Kara?
Good evening, Nick and Renata. In 2023, there were 119 Pennsylvanians killed in domestic violence incidents. There were over 3,000 cases reported in that same year. What is the state doing to support those domestic violence victims and survivors? We'll find out now.
1 in 3 women, 1 in 4 men, and nearly half of all LGBTQ plus individuals will experience domestic violence in their lifetime.
In a press conference today, Pennsylvania's Victim Services highlighted the state's Victims Crime Compensation Assistance Program, a fund that gives financial support after a tragedy.
They incur many types of expenses that people just don't think about and how they're going to get paid.
A victim can apply for help with things like medical expenses, lost wages, and funeral expenses. For domestic violence victims and survivors, it can be critical in getting housing support or sexual assault counseling.
We can pay for those expenses directly to the therapist. So we've seen a couple 100% increase in sexual assault claims.
The fund gives out around $14 million in claims a year. In the 2024-25 budget, the General Assembly gave a $5 million increase to the fund to match demand. While VCAP is well established, lawmakers are pushing for new protective measures this session. House Bill 1446 makes it simple and permanent for domestic violence victims and survivors to get unemployment benefits.
Individuals are entitled to benefits where they have to leave their job through no fault of their own. This meets that criteria, and also right now through case law they are often allowed those benefits, but they have to go through a sometimes lengthy adjudication process, and that delays the benefits, delays them maybe being able to actually leave that job or leave that community where they might be vulnerable.
Right now there's a candlelight vigil going on behind me. They're starting off with a prayer right now honoring all those Pennsylvanians who have been killed. There were 2 in 2023 in our viewing area who were killed because of domestic violence. This month is about honoring those memories, but also knowing that if you're in a situation, there is help, and if you're in the middle of getting out of a situation, there's more resources and there's hope at the end of the tunnel. In Harrisburg, I'm Kara Jeffers, WENY News.